Hey guys, Nibble Snuff here and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be doing a video talking about the top 5 monsters I would love to come back for Sunbreak. Now we've talked about monsters before, what I'd like to see, but I thought I'm going to condense this all into one video. As I hoped for a lot of these to come to rise, but they didn't. So we got to keep praying, we got to keep hoping that our boy Laggy comes back. I might have spoiled one of the ones on my list, but yeah, like, comment down below, let me know what you want to come back, or put your top 5, maybe just top 1 or top 2. I'll reply. I'd love to reply to you guys down in the comments. Really cool to get some of your opinions, see what you think about mine as well. But let's not wait any longer. Let's get into this. Alright, starting at number 5 is Nibble Snuff. Now, I really like Nibble Snuff's design. I really was fascinated with him when he got introduced in 3U. As Trial was my first game I started, and seeing him in 3U, seeing the mechanic with him in the bombs, you Sonic Bomb underneath when he's on the ground on top of a bomb, he would come and eat it and then it would blow up. You can fish him out, and then it's just a really cool small thing, but it's just like stuff like that you don't get often in Hunt, so it's really cool to see something different like that in Hunt. And I think it would be really cool to see him in the sandy plains. There's a lot of sand area, there's a lot of area for him to move around in. I think that'd be great. That's originally where I fought him as well, so it'll be fantastic to see him back in his domain. It's just a cool monster, and his weapons are really cool. They're all military based, all water weapons as well. I don't think we have many water monsters in Rise, so that'd be cool. But yeah, I just love the design of his weapons. I'm not really too sure what his skills were, but hopefully they bring some decent skills. But yeah, Nibble Snuff, I think it'd be great. So hopefully, let's hope he comes back. Alright, going on to number 4, Zamtros. Zamtros is a really popular monster. If he could come back, that'd be great. One of the things I really like about him, the fact that his arms harden, which is really interesting. When you destroy the arms, he then flops over, so you can use his strength and turn it into a weakness, which is really cool. Actually, a lot of these monsters on this list have that type of, they have a strength, and if you destroy their strength, it becomes a weakness. And I find that really fascinating. Having that ice shark, so we have a sand shark and now we have an ice shark, so I think that'd be really nice. It's a good balance. And seeing him in the Frost Isles, and hopefully this new map, because it does definitely look like a new map, this ice map. If we can get him back, that'd be fantastic. He's such a nice, ferocious monster. And when he turns massive, he's fat mode, I think that's amazing. That's great. He takes so much damage though in that mode. So I'm hoping they really beef him up as well, because he's not really too hard in the older games. In GU, he's a pushover pretty much, and in 4, but in hyper mode, he's like really strong. Yeah, if they bring hyper mode back as well, that would be really cool. To beef up some of the mid or early monsters as well. So yeah, I'm really hyped to see Zamtros. I really love Tiger Strap, one of my favorite from 4U. I really love the way he bounces about, and he's in his I think it's like a frog mode, isn't it? Quite a lot. I think it's really cool. A pufferfish, I don't know. But yeah, I would love to see Zamtros back, and I'm pretty sure most people would. After all, we did have the smaller monsters in Rise, but we had no Zamtros, which is a bit of a shame. So hopefully he can come back. Number 3, we got Duomboss, or Duomboss. Sorry, I never pronounced this guy properly. But I think this guy's fantastic, man. When I first saw him in 3U, I was blown away. When he was spinning around, using that massive tail to spin and then swing himself in the air, like fantastic stuff. Loved it. He's one of the most unique monsters. He doesn't look unique, that's the thing, but he has such unique attack patterns in the way that he uses his tail. It's quite fascinating. He attacks moving backwards. He looks back to you and starts attacking you with his tail by positioning. I think his tail attacks are a bit weak though. So I think if they could really boost up the tremor effect, and also boost up how much damage he does to his tail itself, and maybe the amount it stuns, I think that'd be great. In what's it called, GU, he's really strong when it comes to the G rank. He really buffs up much faster, and also hyper, he's crazy strong, and he's so tanky, so it's like a really long fight. You have to make sure that you're on board with everything. Similar to Zamtros, he has that mechanic that when he's spinning, if you hit his feet and you do enough damage, he'll fall over. You can go back to his humps, and then do extra damage. It's really cool. I really like that mechanic with him. And I think his weapons haven't been like fantastic. They're really strong, raw, no element. Sharpness is a bit hit or miss, but I would love them to bring him back, because I think he's just a fantastic, unique monster. Alright, next we got Agnactor. Agnactor is one of my favorite on the number 2 spot. I think he's just a really cool monster. I don't know what to call him, man. Just him, going through the lava, hardening his lava armor hardening when he's above ground a lot. So I think it's a really cool mechanic, and when you break his arms when they're hard or even if they're soft, he falls over, and you can do it up to 4 times because of his arms, which is fantastic. I love seeing this guy in try in the volcanoes. It was great. So seeing him in the lava caverns would be amazing. There's a lot of nice spots in the lava caverns for him to be, a lot of nice crevices, a lot of tall, ceilings as well. So I think it would be fantastic to see there. Also, we got the smaller versions of him, so another monster that we all thought he was going to be in, but apparently not. It would be fantastic for him to come. I really vibe a lot. Raptor, one of my favorite monsters. The weapons are always cool. His armor's been looking cool for like ever. So yeah, it must be fantastic to have him. Some of the, and I loved his when he's using the fire beam, the beak sound he makes while he's like chirping, like it's just fantastic. I love everything about this guy, man. He's so great. Last but not least, number 1, we got Chris. I think this guy's fantastic. We got Big Boy Leviathan coming from the sea, using thunder damage, and I think that's fantastic, man. Being in the sea and also using element that most sea monsters are weak against. I think that's really cool. Fighting him in try was fantastic. Definitely the first time you saw him, he was just so strong. You just had to run away from him. Yeah, I love everything about Laggy, man. Love the way he shells, spark up, and I love his subspecies as well, and his special species. Abyssal Laggy. I think Ivory and Abyssal are amazing. And I suppose a lot of people aren't really sure of how they actually bring him back, as on land when people say he's a bit reduced in capabilities, not as good, which is kind of true, but I think Ivory Laggy in 3U was really strong. I think he had a lot of really good capability moves in the game. They didn't really buff him up too much in GU when it came to normal Laggy, because normal Laggy pretty much took on, I think, pretty much all of Ivory Laggy's moves. But I think if they bring him back for Rise, they could just bring Ivory Laggy, similar to what they did with Valstrax and Crimson Valstrax. They didn't have the normal, they just brought Crimson. So if they do the same for Ivory Laggy, just bring subspecies, give him his armor is amazing, the weapons are great. So if they bring him back specifically, beef up some of his moves, more bigger lightning moves, bigger physical moves, and maybe when he's in maps like Shrine Ruins and also lava caverns in the water area, maybe even the flooded forest in the water area, when he can use like his tail to like go around like whirlpools and all this waves at hunters. I think that'd be really cool. So it gives me more even water stuff on land, so he kind of still has a bit of water, because in the sea normal Laggy did use a bit of water. It was more when he like shot his tail out, or tried to hit you with his tail, you'd get water blight. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know below what you think about this video. Let me know your list. What would you like to see? What would you don't like to see? I'm always interested to see what you guys want. So most of these monsters I was hoping for Rise, they didn't come, which, is what it is. But let's hope they come for Sunbreak, and it'll be really cool to get some of these monsters in. But that's it for this video, guys. So I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.